So here recently, I posted this meme on Facebook, and oh boy, did it strike a nerve. Hundreds of thousands of people liked it, tens of thousands of people shared it, thousands of people commented on it, which for me and my dad starting over world, those are pretty big numbers. Way more than my typical social media post, that's for sure. But why? Why did this strike such a nerve with people? Well, first, let's look at what the heck is this meme talking about anyway. It's talking about the phenomenon of the wife who seems to be one way when she is within the confines of a marriage. And how do we describe that state that she's in? Well, to use subjective terms, we could say she is less attractive than what she used to be. She seems to be almost sexually dormant. Doesn't really seem to be putting much effort into remaining attractive for hubby. Again, that will probably piss a lot of people off, but that's how men interpret it anyway. And then we look at that same woman post-divorce. Oh boy, is she a different creature. Way more sexual, way more youthful, way more energetic, way more feminine. And yes, this is a really common phenomenon. So much so that people are creating memes about it. Now, but it really strikes a nerve with my audience in particular, because let's be honest, a lot of the guys that are watching my stuff and going to the website, dadstartingover.com, are men that have been hurt by women. And as we know, the stats show us that when a couple divorces, chances are it's the woman that initiates the divorce. Now, there could be a myriad of reasons why, and she may have every reason to do so, but if you ask the men, they feel slighted. They feel hurt, and a lot of them have just been outright completely surprised, cheated on, whatever it may be. And the extra knife in the gut is when they see their wife, who they had a very dead bedroom relationship with for maybe a period of years, he watches her completely transform, and he hears stories of all of her sexual escapades. And the guy is pissed off. He feels robbed. He feels cheated. Where was that energy when she was with me? Now, a lot of men internalize this as, well, Exhibit A. I suck as a human being. I suck as a husband. I suck as a lover because I didn't have the mechanism in place to bring that side of her out. Or if you listen to the chorus of women online, they will say, actually, what you're seeing here is a woman who finally feels free. She has time away from the kids. She has time away from the pain in the ass husband. So of course she has time to devote to herself. Mentally, physically, she can become a much more attractive human being. The insinuation is she always wanted to be that person. The energy was lurking in there, but it was smothered by this blanket of domesticity, motherhood, matrimony. Until those women, you absolutely have a point. You may be 90% of the way there as far as the reason for why we see this transformation. But we're missing a small little component here, which no one likes to talk about, except for your typical psychologists, social scientists who study this type of thing. They will say, well, I'll tell you what's going on here. You're doing the mating dance again. And women are not alone in this new on-the-market energy that they're putting out there. Men do the same damn thing. I can't tell you how many men that I talk to who've been dumped out on the market, and what's the first thing they do? Hit the gym. They want to be more youthful. They want to get the six-pack that they've always heard about. They want to lose 20% of their body fat. And then they sell the little practical car that they've been driving around. And they get the Jeep, or the sports car, or the muscle car, something that's much more, in their mind, attractive and masculine. And some of those men have heard from their ex-wives, literally out of the ex-wife's mouth, where was this energy when you were my husband? In some of these wives' minds, they've been poking and prodding at the husband to change. Probably not directly, in defense of the husbands. It's probably, in typical female speak, she kind of talked around the issue, but in her mind, she was direct about it. Probably not. So in her mind, she's been hammering away at this guy. You need to change, you need to change, you need to change, you need to change. He doesn't. She's like, what the hell? She divorces him. They're divorced. And now she says, look, you're doing the change. What the F? Guys, to use one of my catchphrases, this is a tale as old as time. This is nothing new. People put on their best act when they're trying to find a new mate. And they don't overtly think, must put on new act, find new mate. This stuff just comes naturally. Not for everybody. Some people go into a more dormant, depressive state after a breakup. But a lot of you put yourself right on the market again. And you innately know what it takes to attract more people to you. And for both, it can be categorized as youthfulness, more so for the women, feminine energy, youthfulness, weight loss, not unheard of to get breast implants, Botox, different hair coloring, some over-the-top youthfulness in the form of maybe a nose piercing or tattoos, something that says, I'm carefree, I'm whimsical, I'm the kind of gal you want to have fun with. While men, on the other hand, we all know the jackass who, he's bald, but he grows out the ponytail, trying to do what he can to elicit some, semblance of youthfulness, gets the red sports car, gets the cool watch. What he's saying is, hey, world, I'm successful. That's attractive for men. Status is attractive for men, more so than for women. So guys and gals, if you see your ex-partner seemingly putting on an act post-breakup, post-divorce, this is not necessarily a condemnation of you as their former partner. Because if you stick around long enough, you will see the cycle repeat itself. She or he will, in fact, probably get a new partner, and you will watch the old her come back, the old married her, because the comfort sets in, and the mating dance subsides. And you will say, there it is. There's the wife I knew. Ladies see the same thing with their ex-husbands. And then, God forbid, they break up. You watch the cycle repeat. From some men I talk to, they've seen that cycle go 3 or 4 times. Boyfriends come in and out of the door, live with them for a few months, year or so, back out the door again, new guy comes in, and they watch the weight loss and weight gain. They watch her go from party girl who says, hey, can you watch the kids this weekend? I know it's my weekend, but would you mind? I got things to do. And then she breaks up with the boyfriend, and suddenly she's like, would you mind if I kept the kids an extra couple of days? Welcome to the wonderful world of human nature.